Gators will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Gators hustle to the line to run that hurry up. They'll run the option. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try the option play here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Single back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
And it's a bunch formation. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Gators are in the red zone now. Using his legs, it's Young. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, it's a reverse. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Snags the quick throw. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Nice grab. It's Branch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Florida 21, USC 0.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That deep shot is caught from big game.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Trojans pick up enough to get a 1st down there. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
They're going to pick up the 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes a quick catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. With some pre-snap motion. Got the first down, now looking for more. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense in hurry-up mode. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's looking deep here.
Chris, here on 4th down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but they take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone. Goal line formation for the defense. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Quarterback flashing the speed and that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kurt.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, This guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner will be brought down.
USC Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to his target. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but removes the sticks. 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucked.
The ball is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 3rd.